It's time to wrap this broadcast up with the Alderson's Awards West postgame show. Trophies, awards, t-shirts, and so much more. Go to aldersons.net for their full catalog. Danny Bach alongside Tim Luce and Tyler Hergert. So you can see on the corner of your screen, Curtis victorious Vikings throwing some mini soccer balls into the crowd, and why not after a 3-0 victory. What was a showcase of two teams that made it to state last season, and that ball gets launched deep, and what a great sight to see, and the Curtis faithful love what they see from their Vikings here tonight. But the story from this match here, Tim, this was a case, first half, neither team willing to give an inch, and then floodgates broke open in the second half.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. A lot of back and forth, even matchup coming out of the gate. You'd never guess that we had a 3A team going up against a 4A team. Both teams looked very, very comparable, at least as far as the first half was concerned. Again, I think the Vikings held their own as far as the ball movement went. But again, just like we said before the end of the game there, both defenses did a great job tonight at making sure that each offense wasn't able to advance much more than the outside of the box. We spent a lot of time on the sidelines bringing the ball back in and trying to set up a shot or a good look for our offense. And just tonight, Vikings just came out a little bit more on the lucky side or on the skill side, however you want to look at it, but victorious nonetheless.
Let's go through the scoring summary. As it was in the 51st minute, Curtis was finally able to break through, and it was a chance through traffic, and it was Shelby Dubois who made the most of it.
Yeah, Shelby Dubois, it was probably a good 15-yard moving in. I think she took out 3 defenders on her way through, was able just to go through all that traffic, moving left, moving right, and then I believe it was a left-handed kick under pressure in front of the goal.
And that broke the ice to give Curtis a 1-0 lead. 8 minutes later, Ivy Corball on, well, I know they don't play pinball out there, but that sure looked like pinball almost with that goal.
100%. Pinball is a good way to put it. I guess that's just a good picture to paint for our viewers. She was just like in the goal before, very great fluid ball movement by the forward, making her way to the cage, and then sting in the back of the net with a rocket, and catching the goalkeeper off guard.
And then, with already a 2-0 lead, Curtis, one more goal, and this time it was a mad scramble, and Catherine West, the junior, on the receiving end.
Yeah, and I think the back of the net is still sizzling from that one. Just a hard shot right in front of the keeper. Even some of the best goalkeepers in the country would have a hard time stopping that one.
A difficult play, and then the goal scored by Catherine West. And as we wrap this broadcast up, Tyler, it's time to name our game MVP in tonight's contest. It's brought to you by Cole Health Pediatric Therapy. Your child is unique, and so are we. Experience the Cole difference at colehealth.org. Well, Tyler, we've had a great display of 80 minutes, but, well, we got to choose one MVP that stood out above the rest.
It's got to be the freshman keeper, Nora Bell. She was amazing in goal. Had to make a couple of really tricky stops, and she was able to get the job done. And it's always nice to have another clean sheet. And Curtis, 2-0 on the year, haven't allowed a goal yet. So that's I think that's going to show you've really got to put an excellent shot on, or even how Curtis scored that second goal by you get a deflection, get some of those fortunate bounces. So, excellent job from Nora Bell, and boy, she's really, really good.
Going to be tough to stop, and, well, they say at times she's only a freshman. But still a lot of promise for Curtis as they will endeavor through their campaign. So will Gig Harbor. That's all the time that we have on this broadcast here tonight. So for my broadcast partners, Tim Luce and Tyler Hergert, I'm Danny Bach saying so long and take care. Your final score, Curtis Vikings 3, Gig Harbor Tides, no score.